This Instagram content strategy completely blew up my business, and it only involves making 4 videos. If you feel like you've been so consistent, posting lots of content but still not getting clients, I completely understand, because that used to be me. I was so burnt out and I kept overthinking every single piece of content, thinking the algorithm actually had something against me. But everything changed the moment I stripped my strategy right back down to the essentials. Instead of trying to go viral, I focused on 4 videos designed to convert. And that shift was what skyrocketed my coaching business. Using this strategy allows me to sign clients every single week and actually make the impact I want to make. I was able to grow my mindset coaching business from 0 to 200,000 euro in the space of 2 years. So stick with me, because I'm going to show you everything you need to know to do the exact same. So the first thing you need to know is what actually makes someone go from following you to actually then turning into one of your clients. And the main thing is trust. When someone that you don't know follows your Instagram page, there is absolutely zero trust there. So it's your job with your content to move them up the scale, to get them to trust you and actually see you as someone who's going to be able to help them, and then they're going to become your client. So how do we actually do this? We need 3 main types of content. We need content to attract new people in, so there's actually people there to sell to. We need content that makes them start to like us, and then we need content to show them who we are and let them get to know us. So the first type of video you need is attraction content and attraction videos. And the purpose of this video is just to bring new followers in, bring new eyeballs in, and actually have people then you can talk to and you can sell to. Because if you don't have any people to sell to and to actually post content for, you're not going to make any money and you're not going to sign clients. So the first type of content we need to focus on is actually content that brings new eyeballs into our page. And this same strategy allowed me to grow my page from 700 to 60,000 followers in the space of 90 days, Aoife from 2,000 to 12,000, and Lorcan from 0 to 25,000, all in the space of 90 days. That's the period of time it takes for this strategy to really work. So again, back to attraction content. If you're a niche and you're a coach and you're an educator, too many people focus on super specific content for like 1% of the population. But instead of focusing on that, you want to create content for your dream viewer as a whole. So people who will also overlap with your exact ICP, but also people that is just like a little bit broader than that again. So I want you right now to think about who is your dream viewer. Like, who do you really want to make content for? So you're going to have your main niche, which is going to be like fitness, mindset, nervous system work, lifestyle, business, whatever it may be. And then I want you to have 5 micro categories. So say, for example, if you're a fitness coach or a PT, that might be your broad main topic. And then your micro topics might be discipline, nutrition and recipes, motivation, lifestyle, and then also balance and social life while losing weight. So right now I want you to script your main heading niche, and I want you to script 5 micro niches that's going to give you inspiration for content that you can create for your dream viewer. Then the strategy, what we're going to do to create content, this type of video to attract new eyeballs in, is called viral hacking. So every single piece of content that you see on your Explore page or you see on your For You page, it has been structured to go viral. The way that it's put together and the hook and the way that it's formatted has made it go viral, and it's gone viral for a reason. So there's so much clues that we can take from viral content that we can use and apply to our content to help us grow faster. So 80% of a video's success is down to the hook. And the hook is the first 3 to 5 seconds of the video. So looking at the hooks that have gone really viral already within your niche, or have gone really viral already in any niche, and then you can replicate those hooks or change them around a little bit to make them suit the kind of video you want to create. So 5x5 strategy is basically finding 5 creators that you really love their content and you really like their vibe and their style. And then I want you to save their 5 most viral videos. So that's going to give you 25 viral pieces of content that you can use for inspiration. And main things you want to look for in those content pieces that's gone viral is the hook, the format. So is it a talking head talking to the camera? Is it a voiceover? Is it a character style back and forth? Is it a scene to scene video? The style and format of the video. Also the story arc is very important, because say if it's a personal story and someone's talking about their life, what makes someone keep watching it is like the spark and emotions. So say if they're talking about something good in relation to their life, you want to talk about a positive part of your life. And then if they go on to talk about something bad in their life and then good again, you want to use the same format as them and the same cadences as them, because the reason their video has probably gone viral as well is because it's kept the viewer hooked in throughout the course of the whole video. So look for those elements in the viral videos and see what you can replicate and see what you can take to your own content. Very different from just copying a viral piece of content. You're not copying it. You're just looking for the elements that are successful in the piece of content, and then you're using that to put in your information, your knowledge, your story, and who you are. So Again, what to study is the hooks, the format, and the story arc, and the topic of selection. They're the 4 most important elements that causes a video to go viral. Also, topic selection, that is really, really vital as well, because usually if it's like a controversial topic, or if it's a topic that people are really interested in, it's going to go viral. So certain topics that have gone viral because it's interesting to the population of humans. So looking at those topics that are consistently going viral within your niche, and just maybe giving your 2 cents on them, giving your opinion on them, giving your take on them as well, will really help you with attraction content to bring new eyeballs in. The second type of video you need is nurturing content. So why do you buy? If you've ever worked with a coach before, or you've ever worked with like anyone before in a one-to-one capacity, what makes you want to work with somebody else? And I really want you to sit on that question and ask yourself that, because it's probably the same reason that your clients are going to potentially buy from you. So we need to show them our values, we need to show them our story, and we need to show them who we are as a person. Because I know me personally, I will only ever invest and work with a coach who shares my values and who I can relate to in some capacity, and I feel like I almost know them as a person. So you really want to get this across in your nurturing content. Like, what has made you be a coach? What's your why behind coaching? What experiences have you had that has led you to be successful in whatever space that you're in? So a way to just script 30 pieces instantly of nurturing content is just ask yourself, what's 10 painful things that I've overcame that have made me into the person I am? What's 10 life experiences that I've had that's made me into the person I am? And what's 10 life lessons I've learned? And that is literally 30 pieces of content that you can make pieces of nurturing content with. So simple as that. Just do that exercise, then you'll have 30 pieces of content ideas that you can create nurturing content on, that's going to allow your audience to feel like they know you a little bit better, to feel like they like you, they can see your values, and like people who again really resonate with you, who are going to be your dream clients, are going to be 10 times attracted to working with you if they feel like they know you on a vulnerable, deep level. Third video we need is then value content, because obviously you're only ever going to invest and work with a coach that knows their shit as well. Show your expertise and show your value in this type of content. So a really good way to get unique value content is think of your ideal client, your absolute dream client, and think of them waking up this morning. What 5 problems are they struggling with today? Like, it might be like they're waking up and they're rushing out the door, they forget their lunch. Maybe they get to work and then they eat whatever's in the cafeteria, which is shite. They get home, they're really busy with the kids, and then they haven't had time to cook dinner, so they get a takeaway. Think of all these little micro problems that your client is facing on the day-to-day. And the key here is to be so specific, so when you're solving this problem and you're talking about this problem in your content, your client literally feels like you are inside their brain. Like you are literally writing word for word the exact problems, and you're solving the exact problems they're facing on a day-to-day basis. And that is going to allow them to feel like you are the best fit to help them, because you're literally reading their mind and solving their problems. So that is the third type, is making sure you're posting value content and giving value, but not just generalistic value content, but very specific, very kind of niched down value content. And then the fourth type of content you need to be posting is obviously conversion content. And so many people miss this out. Like, they're giving so much value, they're growing their following bit by bit, they're nurturing and telling their story, but then they're posting no conversion content that actually gives people a chance to apply to work with you. So conversion content is basically content that has a CTA to tell someone, my doors are open, I'm a coach and I can help you achieve XYZ results, DM me the keyword ready if you want to apply. So it just gives people that option to actually come to you and ask you for their help, because there's probably so much people even within your audience right now, whether you have 200 followers or 2,000 followers, that are looking for coaching, but they're not actively going out messaging people. But seeing a piece of content like this might just be enough to push them over the line to actually message and reach out and ask for help. So at least once per week, you want to be posting a conversion piece of content of some sorts. And there's 3 types of conversion content that you can make. One that's really dream results focused. So literally just calling out like 5 or 6 problems that your ideal client's facing, 5 or 6 dream results they want, and then saying, if you want this result, DM me the keyword ready and I'll give you info on coaching. So for example, if you're a mindset coach, you might say, if you are someone who has no purpose, no goals in life, has no discipline, and is just really struggling to get through the day, has really bad anxiety, and you want to feel so much purpose, fulfillment, live a life that feels super aligned, have clarity on what you want to do, and just be really calm and focused, then I have 2 more spots in my coaching program that is going to help you achieve exactly that. DM me the keyword ready if you want to claim one. So that is a simple piece of conversion content that you can do. And same with any niche, just pull out 5 big problems that your ideal client's facing, 5 dream results that they want to achieve, and then CTA to your program. So that's the first type of conversion content. Second type of conversion content is a personal story. And this works really well because if someone can see themselves in your before and want to be where you are now, they're obviously going to see you as the best possible fit to help them get that same transformation. So all my clients work with me because they've seen me grow my business and they've seen me achieve success in my business. Therefore, they know that I can help them also achieve that same success because I've just done it for myself. And no matter what niche you're in, the same thing applies. If you can show your transformation, your own journey and your story through where you were before to getting to where you are now, and you can tell that in a storytelling format of some sort, and at the end say, if you want me to help you get this same transformation, DM me the keyword ready. Anyone who's watching that is struggling with the same things you used to struggle with and wants to be where you currently are is going to see you as the absolute best fit to help them get there. So a really simple piece of content that can help you, again, attract clients and convert people in your audience to clients. And then the third type is a testimonial or case study. So talking about, oh, my client Anne went from XYZ pain to XYZ dream result in 4 weeks. Here's how. Step 1, step 2, step 3. If you want the same transformation as Anne, DM me ready and I'll give you more info about one-to-one coaching. Or another example is, here's how my client John achieved this result in 4 weeks or in 6 months or whatever it may be. And then just telling the story around your client and talking through the results and the transformations that you can actually get people. So there's 3 really simplistic, really high converting pieces of content that you can create to convert your followers and people who've come onto your page to make them actually message you or apply to work with you or ask for information about your coaching, and they become an inbound lead. So a really good CTA is just DM me ready if you want more info on how I can help you. Dream result of your program, dream result of your program, dream result of your program. Simple as that, like really simplistic. So weekly plan, this is kind of the cadences based on how many followers you have that I would follow. So if you have under 10K followers, every single week I would make sure you're posting 3 attraction pieces of content, 2 nurturing pieces of content, 2 high value pieces of content, and always 1 conversion piece of content. And if you have more than 10K followers, I will post 2 pieces of attraction content, 2 nurturing, 3 value, and 1 conversion. So that's kind of how the cadences would change based on the amount of followers you have. Because if you have over 10K, you probably have so much people in your audience already who are ready to purchase, who all you have to do is nurture a little bit more and give a little bit more value to. But if you have under 10K followers, you want to bring more people in first before focusing on nurturing them and focusing on giving them value. So that's the cadences I would use based on the amount of followers that you currently have. So if you want help applying this strategy directly into your niche and directly into your business, either DM me the word ready on Instagram or click the link in my bio to book a free strategy call one-to-one with me, where I'll map out all of this based on your niche and based on where you're currently at with your business to show you how to sign clients every single week and get sales calls in your calendar so you can make the impact you want to make and actually just achieve and live the life of freedom that you want to live. So again, if it's something you're interested in, just click the link in the description and book a free one-to-one strategy call with me. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll be back next week with another one.